Okay, guys. Today's stuff involves a quick review of perpendicular lines, at least to start. Uh, Diagram down here, we have three lines that intersect each other. So we have line EF, it intersects or crosses over line AB. It also intersects or crosses over line CD. Perpendicular lines are lines that, when they cross over, they meet at 90 degrees, right? They make a right angle. Line EF intersects line AB, but it doesn't make a right angle. So these lines are not perpendicular to each other. EF, where it intersects CD, makes a right angle. So they're perpendicular. So terminology today just involves taking a look at and figuring out which lines are perpendicular. Perpendicular lines are lines that meet at 90 degrees. So the terminology when you start writing about stuff looks like this. So we have line EF. Line EF is perpendicular to. This is the shortcut symbol for is perpendicular to line CD. All right, you could also write it line CD is perpendicular to line EF. All right, so the first part of your homework involves taking a look at this stuff, figuring out which lines are perpendicular to one another, where they meet and cross over each other, or you could also just have a line that dead ends at another one. And if they dead end, they intersect here. This is also a perpendicular pair of set. You could have line X, Y, and say line segment W, V. In this case, line segment XY is perpendicular to line segment WV. All right, so they don't necessarily have to cross over, more as meet. Okay, so where they meet, they make an intersection point. Alrighty, so that is the first part of your homework today's stuff. Taking a look at perpendicular lines, figuring out which ones are perpendicular lines, writing the proper terminology that's associated with them. The second part also involves drawing these perpendicular lines when you come to them. So here's how you end up drawing them. You'll be given a line, it's got a point on it. In your compass set or in your math set, you either have a protractor or you might have one of these funny things. This is called a set square, not a square. Basically, it has a ruler going up, a ruler going left, right. And all you have to do is move it over here because the corner's at 90 degrees. So if you're using your set square, go for here. Uh, put a dot on it. You can even use it to draw your line. Draw the line straight down, following it down. There you go. Say point B here. You've now created a right angle and you've created a perpendicular line to this line that was right here. I didn't give it a name. I probably should have. So you can also do this using a compass. A couple ways. I find this the easiest way. I'll just put an imaginary dot here. Our dot, sorry, not imaginary. We'll call that point C. You're making me use the thick one again. I would take my compass here. I would have it at 90 and just go like there, like that. If you're not told how far away to make the dot, that's pretty good. Take your pen out, draw a dot, draw it going down. Hopefully your line will be straighter than mine since you're using a real ruler. Call that point D. And that's how you can make perpendicular lines using either a set square or your protractor. Okay, guys? Two ways anyways. You could also just have the protractor like so. Line it up there, and then at the 90 degrees also make a dot. Make your dot there. Move the protractor out of the way. Bring over your set square because you do need something to draw a straight line on there. There we go. A little easier for you guys since you actually have the tools in front of you. Yeah, drop the line down and make your 90. So a couple of ways to do it if you want to use both. Okay, guys?